Hello. Bye.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Kingpin of Pop Culture Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Carryon, aka the Kingpin, and I'm with Mr. Peter.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So we're gonna this episode is gonna be shorter than the regular ones because nothing much is going on in the entertainment business now since the virus and everything. So most of us know the Ninja Turtles, and I just found out like a couple days ago, like a week ago, that Seth Rogen his company is gonna produce a new Ninja Turtles movie, and Seth Rogen said like he wanted to focus more on the teenage side of things than anything else. But first, I just want to ask, like, what was your like introduction of the Turtles? When did you first see them?
For me, well, the Turtles started, from the beginning of, I'm a little older than you, so I started, I saw it from all the way from the beginning.
The black and white.
Black and white. I saw it from when it started with the cartoons and the Saturday morning cartoons. I saw it after school. I used to love it. It used to be very fun and very entertaining. It's one of my favorite cartoons.
So it's the classic ones, right? The ones that look
classic,
more like
yeah.
cartoony.
Exactly, yeah.
My introduction was like I want to say like the year 2006, around there, when those Saturday morning cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it. It was like, have you seen Teen Titans?
Yes.
Not Teen Titans Go, the ones before it.
Yeah, the original Teen Titans, that it was more hardcore, more, yeah.
That was like the vibe of the Turtles that I was watching.
It's like they did a switch. Because when I first saw them, it was really cartoony. It was mostly funny things that they used to do. But then later it became more serious. They have changed them so many times. Movie-wise and also cartoon-wise, and toys. In the toy line, they have changed them a lot too. So.
Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm actually like collecting it's like a 90s version of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. And they're really like hard to get, and they're so detailed, and it's like it's inspired by the 1990 movie, specifically like the second Ninja Turtles movie that came out around the 1990s. With the they were wearing like a costume, right? It was a costume.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a puppet.
Exactly, it was a physical costume.
It's so weird. Like how do you see through it? Well, I was watching it today. Like, it's so doesn't make any, like, how can you see through it? Because I don't think from the eyes you can really see through it.
Not exactly. It looked at that particular movie from the 90s. It was it was kind of a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Because it looked a little fake. The turtles looked at like it was an actual costume, and so but the new ones they CGI, so it was really good, because they more definition, less plastic,
Yeah.
But although it was a fun movie though, then the one in the 90s.
I think it's my favorite Turtles movie, especially the second one. The Return of the Ooze, I think it was called.
Yeah, Return of the Ooze, yeah.
But yeah, I think that was my favorite because it's like so classic, and I remember like every line, and I think like actually I think that was my introduction to it. I think it was that one, and then it was the TV show. So I had it on VHS. Like it was it was pre-recorded, because it was on it was live on Fox
Yeah.
and Friends, something like that, and I found a VHS that was pre-recording that movie, and you could tell because it had like an episode of The Simpsons like covered like.
I hear you. It was that particular, you know, Turtles from the 90s. You know, the writing was pretty good. You know, okay, they didn't have the technology that they have now, but the writing and the acting was good. It was really good. That's why it was enjoyable. You know, so because it doesn't matter how good of a CGI, how good of a movie you get, if the acting and the writing is not good, it doesn't matter. But they did a good job in that movie.
And
Yeah.
what's your favorite Turtles movie or TV show?
To be honest, it's the original ones, the one from the 80s. Those were really good. I mean, they introduced almost all the enemies, all the villains were there. It was pretty good, and the story and everything, they kept it like you know accurate the way it's supposed to be. From the books, from the story,
Yeah.
everything was good. Even the rat, was Splinter, Splinter. And the way he was and everything. The acting, the voice acting on those days, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it.
And I was just thinking that the original like creators of Ninja Turtles, like they sold their what is it called? Like the property. They sold the property to
the franchise or the
to Viacom, which is NBC, Nickelodeon, and like it was probably a whole bunch of money, but I'm just thinking like, why wouldn't you just like hold a certain percent of it, like keep a certain percent of it and still make cash? I don't know the logistic of that.
maybe that was the deal. I mean, either all or nothing,
Yeah.
So sometimes the big companies, they really don't want to deal with the creators, because then they're gonna have creative differences. So they might as well just buy it completely, and then they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So most likely that's what they did.
And the new ones that came out, the CGI ones, the ones that are produced by Michael Bay. Like I liked the second one better than the first one. I felt like the first one was more like they try to make it into a Michael Bay film. The first one, especially. Like Shredder wasn't even like perceived like as a ninja.
Exactly. Yeah.
He was like a more like a robot, basically. Like he had we barely had a background story. It was not even about ninjas. It was just, and the army, the Foot, right?
The Foot Clan.
They had guns. They weren't even like
Ninjas.
Ninjas, exactly.
Which is supposed to be ninjas, and they were not. They had guns, so.
And I feel like they try to redeem themselves on the second one.
Yeah.
It was very, very comic book based. The whole thing, I think, was like more comic book based.
It was funnier too.
Yeah, Casey Jones.
Yeah, Casey Jones came up.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Exactly, but the 2014 one, the Michael Bay one, it was good. I mean, I'm not saying that it was bad.
Yeah.
But what my main concern was Shredder. That it was I did not see him as an enemy. I did
Yeah,
not
he
see
was
him
like,
as a villain.
yeah, he was
You
like
know.
the second person. Like the main
Yes.
villain was the other dude. I forgot his
Yeah,
name.
I remember the guy who was orchestrating everything. It was
Hmm.
like but like even the suit that Shredder was using, it was so bulky that no ninja can actually move on something like that.
It was a
That's
Michael Bay suit.
exactly, it was
He,
exaggerated, and it did not feel like Shredder. Even the way he talked, the way he moved and everything, it
very
did not
robotic.
feel
Yeah.
exactly. It did not feel like Shredder. You know.
Thank you guys for watching and listening to the Kingpin of Pop Culture podcast. Be sure to like, share, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, and anywhere you find your podcasts. And make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Search up the Kingpin of PC, no space. Thank you guys for watching.